Monarch Park Stadium. This is Central Soccer League on Rogers TV. Today it's the Aurora boys under-17 team taking on the Cherry Beach side, live from the home of Cherry Beach Dragons, and that is, of course, here at Monarch Park Stadium. Both these sides are in the top half of the CSL standings in the U17 division, separated by just 4 points in those standings. And late in the season here with about 4 or 5 games to go in the schedules, this one is important as far as who finishes on top of the table. On both sides, they are down a couple of key players, injuries, as well as work terms playing into things here at the end of a long summer. And it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top with these shortened squads and lots of call-ups on both sides here tonight. Kickoff is next year on Rogers TV, Central Soccer League on Rogers TV. Welcome back to Monarch Park Stadium. It is Central Soccer League action coming up. Cherry Beach is about to kick off. It looks like receiving the kickoff will be Aurora in tonight's game. Aurora is all in white. They'll be traveling across your screen from right to left. And Cherry Beach, the U17 boys squad, they are of course in red and black. This is their home field here at Monarch Park Stadium. Beach on the road picking up a victory at Barrie, 3-2 there. They'll ping this around in midfield. There's the goalkeeper, Jack Hughes, back there. He's going to get his first real touch of the ball here. The goal kick is right on the head of Drew D'Souza, who got a lot of power on that one. Almost firing it right back to Hughes. D'Souza for Cherry Beach anchors that midfield and can drop back to D. Looks like he's playing just ahead of the defense tonight. Sort of in the defensive midfield position right in the middle of the field. There he is on the ball now. He's played in all 10 games for Cherry Beach, one of just 5 players on their side to do so. He crosses it in with his left foot there. Didn't get a lot on it. Scooped up by Hughes. Jack Hughes, who is a bit of a thinking man soccer player. He wants to get into the front office side of things. Has aspirations to study abroad in business and maybe end up in the front offices over in Europe. Good on him, and we'll see if he gets there. 17-year-old here playing goal tonight for Aurora. Ball into the box here by Cherry Beach's Daniel Oliva and scooped up by Hughes. He'll roll it out and find that right on the foot of David Neal. There's Nelson Coelho. Taps it back to Jeremy McIntyre. Little push in the back there, and Aurora wanted the call. These sides have their share of yellow cards in the season. We'll take a look now at that last chance to cross it into the box, and unfortunately, cross getting nowhere near the intended target in the middle of the box there, as left foot was not good that time. That chip a little bit long as well here for Cherry Beach, and Hughes will scoop it up. Towering kick looks at Phillips, who was open. He tried to get a head on it and missed it. And held in the back line there by Maros Demeter. Long ball played ahead here, and the center backs will play with it there for Cherry Beach. That clear attempt was hosed down by Coelho. He'll be out for a throw-in down in the corner here for Cherry Beach. Five regulars missing from the Cherry Beach lineup tonight. 6, actually 7 away for Aurora. So these teams playing in new positions, and a little bit of feeling out process here for both sides as they try to work with their sometimes new teammates and definitely new positions out there for a lot of these guys. We'll see if they're able to sort things out here in this first half. Throw-ins now down in the far side here for Aurora. It's on the feet of David Neal there. He loses it, Cherry Beach has it, but then Neal hustling back, pokes it away again. And there's Coelho. Long ball looking for Phillips here. He's going to chase it down to the edge of the 18. He's got a defender right on him. Plays it back to Coelho. Let's go through him. There for Aurora is Ruben Margarito. He couldn't get a shot through. And cleared away by Cherry Beach. Udesister. There for Aurora. He loses the possession and it'll be an Aurora throw. So the throw in on the near side here for Cherry Beach. Will be taken all night by Miles Demeter. Now Phillips called in the high kick here. Got his foot a little too much in the face of Demeter. It'll be indirect going the other way. Sun getting fairly low here over Monarch Park Stadium. The goalkeeper, Jack Hughes, down there for Aurora, might have a little bit of trouble with it for the next 10 minutes or so before it sneaks below the tree line here. We'll see some lights come on at that point here at Monarch Park Stadium, the home of Cherry Beach Soccer Club. Club president John Hendricks is over there on the bench for Cherry Beach. He's also an assistant coach on this U17 team. Just 6 short years Cherry Beach Soccer Club has been around, and they've done quite a job of turning it into a pretty solid organization here in the Toronto region. This will be a throw in on the near side for Aurora. Udesister is the one that throws it in. He gets the ball right back there. Look at that challenge on Phillips, and it ends up being a free kick here after that last throw-in. So a chance here for Aurora to curl one into the top of the 18. It'll be Coelho taking the free kick. He's got lots of options. There's an in-swinger, but cleared away nicely. There with a nice head by the back row defender. And now Mohamed Hassan with a great touch going forward here, and Cherry Beach has numbers. There was 4 ahead, but offside over there on the left side of the field for Cherry Beach. Their striker up front again, Saif Al-Sadifi. There's a look at it there. Looked like he was just in behind the defensive Connor Buskermolen. He's going to be the one taking the free kick here now for Aurora. That just knocked out of bounds for Cherry Beach. Once again, it's Miles Demeter. His 3rd season now with Cherry Beach. Described by his coach as a no-nonsense defender. Plays a little bit attacking down that midfield line at times, but definitely hustles back and has defense on his mind at all times. Now ball played ahead here to Al-Sedfi. Booted away from him. That goes right over the fence into the Monarch Park Collegiate Institute area there. So a new ball will be put into play. Thrown into the box, but headed away there by Billy Cole of Aurora. They try to break away here and start their own offense. Phillips gets a little caught up with the feet there. That time of Greg Lagos. Now ball down the sideline here to Phillips. He gets a toe on it. Cleared away though, and then headed right back.
Come on, guys. Their defense is solid. Right?
Neal in the middle, he loses possession. There's Hassan. Mohamed Hassan, nice touch, trying to get around Buskermolen. Ends up playing it outside to Lagos. Lagos taps it to the edge of the 18, but cleared away by Buskermolen. Into the feet now of Alex Sesto. Looks at Phillips, just on the wrong side of him as he looked to run up ahead. A roll out Other team used a substitute quite yet, and again, not deep benches on either side. Cherry Beach has conceded just 8 goals on the season in 10 games. That helps them to their 7-3 record. A little more on the other side for Aurora. They've had to win with some offense. They've scored 22 goals, allowed 20. So they've scored 6 more than Cherry Beach, but they've allowed 12 more. And that's why they're a few places behind them right now, but a chance to make that up significantly with that win here this evening. Tapped into the box, and in behind the line was a Cherry Beach striker there. That was Al Sedfi. And it looked like the defensive line for Aurora thought it was offside. You got to wait for that assistance flag, and they didn't get it. Here's a look at that last chance. There was a wide open shot there from about 8 yards out. A good positioning by Hughes to get a leg on it. My apologies, that was actually Daniel Oliva with the shot there for Cherry Beach. Now they have a corner kick. Their first corner of the game, one on each side now. It's curled to the back post and almost getting ahead on that one back there was the tall frame of Tadios Nicodemus. The player down in the box there briefly for Aurora. After that collision, it looks like it's going to be a free kick going Aurora's way here from the 6-yard box. There's that look at that collision as it looks like Dylan Udasister took the brunt of that collision for Aurora. But he's up and staying in the game. We crossed over the 20-minute mark here. There's Jeremy McIntyre for Aurora. Plays soccer for his high school, Cardinal Carter High. Well-known school in the Aurora region. Now Aurora will break this one out. There's Udasister. Pokes it down the line here. Sesto is there. Tries to make a move, but he couldn't get around Drew D'Souza. Tough losses for both sides, making for an even game here early. Still 0-0 as we are now over the halfway point of this first half. This is out for what looks like a corner kick coming up here for Cherry Beach. Harmless enough looking play, but it wins them a good offensive opportunity. There's 16 teams in this league. 7 different organizations, associations around this GTA region. Cherry Beach, most downtown one here near Monarch Park as they cross this corner in. Looking at the back post. It was a nice header. The referee calling a foul on an early part of that play as they leave the player running in, got a piece of a defender, and the referee didn't like that.
Aurora. You don't belong here. Let's go Cherry Beach. Yeah.
Busker Mullen just plays this safety back to his goalkeeper, Hughes. Now ball poked ahead here, Palma Hassan right on Busker Mullen. He has to clear it safely out. A little pressure being put on here by Cherry Beach. Now their first sub of the game coming up here. It is going to be Cherry Beach doing it. They have 4 players over there with substitute pennies on, so they can use it a little more than Cherry Beach can. That's one of the call-ups for tonight's game being brought on the field for Cherry Beach. That's Corrado Di Lorenzo. shot there from Mohamed Hassan, and that was close. Just skimming past the post in the end. Dangerous striker. Mentioned 6 goals in just 8 games for him since joining this Cherry Beach side. Initially as a call-up, now he's a full-time player. Aurora giving him a little bit too much room there. Hughes will take this one short. Just gives it to Uda's sister. Play a long ball forward. Doesn't quite get to Sesto. Phillips is there. Now it's back to Uda's sister. Ruben Margarito in a battle there against Greg Lagos. Lagos will win it. And there's the sub off the bench, Corrado Di Lorenzo.